Hey guys, how's it going? Elliot here again. In today's video, we are going to be checking out this. Now you're probably thinking, what on earth is the video game system D99 by this person? Is that a person? It kind of looks like a lady or something, like a wig, or it could actually be boxing gloves. Actually, it could be boxing gloves. In fact, now that I'm looking at it, I think it definitely looks like boxing gloves. But it's some sort of Chinese manufacturer. We'll probably never get to the bottom of the actual person who made this thing, unless you can read that. They seem to have trademarked both the boxing glove lady and the Chinese writing here, but yeah, no idea what that says, no idea what that says. To be honest with you, I think this is going to be a bit of an occurrence. I don't think there's going to be much in the way of English on here. Hopefully we'll have some fantastic English on the instructions. Oh, there we go. It's made by Zhongshan Subo Network Technology Co. Comma Limited. That company that everybody's heard of. So let's crack this box open. They haven't got anything on the back. It's kind of like a top-down style kind of box. There we go. So yeah, you'll notice it looks very, very much like the Famicom. It's definitely, I've never actually held a real Famicom, I don't think, but it definitely looks smaller than that, and it weighs nothing, which is a regular occurrence. If you haven't watched my previous video, which I did on the fake Mega Drive 2 or Genesis 2, whatever you want to call it, and wherever region you're from, we don't judge on the retro future, then you'll know that these things don't really contain much, and they weigh absolutely nothing. So there's that. What else have we got inside the box? Here's the two controllers. These look pretty funky. Let's have a look at these. So they actually feel really, really nice. I'm pleasantly surprised with these. I wonder what the output is. If that's a general Famicom, like a normal Famicom output, then that feels really, really, really nice. I very much like that. And the other one's exactly the same. You've got the two turbo buttons on the top as well. Before we go any further, I should mention that this video wouldn't have been made possible without gearbest.com. They reached out to me and said, would you like to make a video on our website? And I said no, and then they said, are you sure? And then I said yes. And they said you can basically pick anything you want within the region of $100. So I picked a couple of things for you guys to make some cool videos on. You know, one thing I should also point out as well, that I haven't been sent these from the actual manufacturer of this. So if this is bad, I will tell you. But the website's very, very good. It's kind of like AliExpress and Amazon mixed together. I'll leave the link at the top of the description. You guys should definitely check it out. Anyway, enough of the sponsoring this. Although this video isn't technically sponsored, I wasn't actually paid to do this. They just said you can pick $100 worth of products. Right, let's have a look at the manual. Unfortunately, this doesn't look like it's going to have any English on it at all, which is pretty good for me, because I definitely read Chinese. They have got a QR code. You guys can feel free to scan that and get a virus. The last thing, oh, there's actually a couple more things in here. We've got a power brick that I won't be able to use. What's the output on it? I should hopefully have another one. Oh god, we'll find out in a minute. We've also got a multi-cart. We'll have a look at that in just a second. And we've got a mono AV cable. So that's decent as well. That's everything in the horribly cheap pizza box. Yeah, the multi-cart then is just Contra. So let me just read out the games we've got in here. We've got Contra, we've got Acute Gun, we've got Fine Gun, we've got Shotgun, we've got Contra 30, we've got Contra A30, we've got Contra F30, we've got Contra S30, we've got Contra 2A, we've got Contra 3A, we've got Contra 4A, we've got Contra 5A, Contra 7F, Contra 8F, Contra S3, 3S, Contra 6S. And we've got this beautiful artwork on the front here as well. I'm assuming, I think, and I'm no expert, that game might be Contra. We'll have to find out. It looks pretty fake inside. I haven't actually got any other Famicom cartridges to test this on. There's some writing on the back as well. Let's have a look what this says. Avoid exposing cartridge to extreme temperature. Be careful not to immerse cartridge in water. For protection, when cartridge is no in use, place cartridge inside protective plastic case. Thanks very much for that writing there, Zhongfeng, whatever you said your name was. So yeah, here's the console. As I said, it looks pretty similar to the original one. I do remember this being a real flap on the original one. The game hopefully fits in the top here. Felt pretty awful going in there, but hopefully that's my god, actually that didn't feel very good at all. Oh god, have I actually broken this? Oh no. We've got some very clicky buttons, and we've got some writing. This says reset, and that says power. We've got video game system, and I think that's pretty much everything. So what we're going to do is plug this into a TV. We've got the joystick 1 and joystick 2 on the front. I have not got any. I haven't got a CRT TV. I've only got an LED TV or whatever you call them. So I'm going to hook this all up, and then in 1 second I will have a jump cut. Wow, just like that, absolute magic. Okay, so everything is hooked up. The cable, I should point out, is nice and long. I'd say it's probably in the region of 2.5 foot. So maybe similar to that of the SNES Mini. Here's the controller. Let's go ahead and turn. Are we ever going to get any focus? Hello. I've got the controller plugged in, so let's go ahead and turn this bad boy on. Boom, would you look at that. I'm not going to be able to keep this really in shot, but it works. We haven't got any funky music yet, which is a bit of a shame. One thing I was actually told in the last video is that the audio was really quiet, so let me just quickly fix that. Oh god, that's not what I want. There we go. Right, so let's go ahead and try some Contra. Looks pretty good so far. I'm just going to zoom the camera in a bit. I should have been a little bit more prepared and maybe ordered a Famicom game for this, but in terms of people who want to just like buy a one of these systems, I'll leave the link to this. But oh my god, I completely forgot to mention the price. The price of this was like 20 quid as well. I don't know, it was similar to the last one. You can see me, hello. Right, let's have a bash at this. So you kind of get this like, I don't think I've actually ever played Contra properly before. I've seen it on like multi-cards, but I've never played it. I must say, this is looking quite good. You're gonna get some weird kind of effects on the screen, but that's just what happens when you try and record TV screens. And I don't have a capture card. Oh dear, I'm in the water. Oh wait, I'm not dead. Yeah, so I mean, this looks pretty damn good. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually quite liking this so far. I'm not a massive fan of side scrollers, but this is actually quite good. So, I mean, like the great thing about these things, you know, is if you're gonna have like a party or something, or if you want to actually have your consoles on display, and especially if it's your like original console, but you know, some of these things can get to a point where they're worth quite a lot of money, especially like a boxed Famicom. You know, you could be spending a good couple of like, not probably a couple of 100 quid, but like a good 100 quid or something. So it's quite good to be able to get these things as an alternative for that. Let's just reset it and try one of the different games. Right, so let's try and see what Shotgun is. Oh, hang on. Is this not the exact same game that we just played? Oh no, hang about. Oh my god, are they all the exact same games? I should have seen this coming. What is the point of that? Why don't they just have one game on the cartridge? Okay, that's quite awful. We've just basically got a copy of Contra on here. That's abysmal. Oh, they're just playing the different stages. I see, okay. Maybe I should just skip the camera to this point, skip the video to this point, and then you guys can actually think I'm good at video games. Okay, well that's a bit of a letdown. If you guys are considering getting this, you've got to make sure that you buy some Famicom games as well. I quite enjoyed doing these videos. They're really fun for me to shoot. It's fun to look at these things. You know, these things are definitely getting a lot easier to get your hands on, and they're getting a lot cheaper as well. So pretty cool. I quite like it. Let me know what you guys think in the top of the comments, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.